FeiyuTech SCORP 3 Gimbal Stabilizer for Camera Review. Smooth Pro Control made simple. You know that quiet frustration when your footage almost looks professional, but never quite gets there? The tiny shakes, the awkward pans, the second guessing. I remember filming a simple walking shot that looked fine on screen, then painfully shaky in editing. So close. If you've felt that gap between vision and results, you're not alone, are you? Those small imperfections cost more than pride. They eat time in post, drain creative energy, and make you reshoot scenes you nailed emotionally. I once stayed up past midnight stabilizing clips that still felt off. It adds up. The longer it continues, the more it quietly limits what you attempt. But there's a smarter way forward. That's where the FeiyuTech SCORP 3 Gimbal Stabilizer for Camera transforms the entire workflow. Don't just buy any camera gimbal stabilizer. Make sure it has built-in AI tracking and a 3.5 kilogram payload, so you never suffer through unusable shaky footage again. The built-in AI tracking sensor responds instantly and follows your face without extra modules, which means solo creators can frame confidently without touching the rig. I tested it with a full-frame mirrorless and a heavy zoom lens. The motors held steady as I walked across uneven pavement, and the footage stayed fluid, rock solid. Another day, I switched to vertical shooting for social clips, rotated the mount in seconds, and kept filming without tools or delays. The detachable remote handle feels like having a quiet assistant nearby, letting you fine-tune movement from a distance. Small detail, big impact. And here's the bonus insight. Once your setup feels reliable, you start taking more creative risks. With the FeiyuTech SCORP 3 Gimbal Stabilizer for Camera, daily shooting feels lighter and more deliberate. The ergonomic teapot-style handle reduces wrist strain during long event coverage, and the 1.3-inch OLED touchscreen makes adjusting motor power or follow speed surprisingly intuitive. One wedding videographer told me, "I stopped worrying about the gear and focused on the couple." That shift matters. During a travel shoot, I mounted a heavier lens than usual, expecting fatigue and micro jitters, but the 3-axis stabilization kept pans smooth and controlled, even in busy streets. The built-in AI tracking locked onto my movement while I presented to camera, and I didn't need an extra operator. Imagine not constantly checking if the frame drifted. The detachable remote adds flexibility when the gimbal sits on a tripod, letting you control angles discreetly from up to 12 meters away. Subtle, but powerful. Reviewers often compare it to bigger names in the heavy lift gimbal space, noting that the combination of AI tracking, vertical shooting support, and strong battery life makes it feel like a compact production crew in your hands. More creators are moving toward heavier mirrorless setups and vertical-first content, and tools like the FeiyuTech SCORP 3 Gimbal Stabilizer for Camera are becoming part of that shift. I've seen small channels quietly level up their visual quality after upgrading stabilization alone. It shows. Demand for feature-rich camera gimbal stabilizers continues to grow as solo filmmaking expands. If smoother footage and smarter control sound overdue, this might be the upgrade that finally aligns your vision with your results.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.